We are on day 38 of the manhunt for Joshua Zimmerman. Escaped from DeSoto County Courthouse on June 14th. He was last seen in the Memphis region on June 15th. His mother a few days ago confessed to sending him approximately $600 via Cash App, and she made several phone calls to the escapee while he was on the run. That's what we know. The mother retracted a statement asking her son to surrender, and authorities are now searching Florida for any leads that might tie to Zimmerman. Those areas are Henderson County, Orange County, and Marion County, Florida. You guys have to remain vigilant. It is possible that the escapee has made his way to Florida. That said, everybody in Florida, start checking your surveillance. I'm hearing a little bit more about Zimmerman and his fascination for Adam Lanza. It actually goes farther than that. He also admires Nicholas Cruz, who is the Parkland shooter, who is in prison in Florida. That is somebody that Zimmerman also calls courageous. That's a problem because he's possibly in Florida. So you've got the Connecticut killer, right? Who started an entire crap show in Connecticut, kidnapping, raping, attempting to murder. His family telling me that one of the family members was with him on one of the nights. He says Z came in. He came into my house with the gun that he took to go and kidnap that girl and shoot her. Now, those charges were dropped, which is interesting, guys. So the family tells me about that case that was dropped. Now, confessing to kidnapping and shooting a person, a girl, which adds another victim to this list. So now it's like 3 or 4 attempted murders rather than 2. But again, he has a fascination for the likes of Nicholas Cruz, for the likes of Adam Lanza, school shooters, dangerous, disgusting monsters, okay? And who has a fascination other than like the devil? So Zimmerman is an extremely dangerous person. He is armed. He has been armed since day one. There are no reported fatalities or injuries yet that are directly linked to Zimmerman while he's on the run. That's not to say that he's not pulling a Zodiac on people and doing just that. Everybody has to be on the lookout. We don't know what Zimmerman's motives are other than his family has made clear if he gets to Connecticut, it's going to get deadly, that he is on a mission to kill, that he does not want to go back to prison, and that he will die by suicide by police. Now, the fact that now I understand why the family knew all of those details, because they were in fact discussing it with Zimmerman. But that is why you guys have to remain on a high alert. The man is on a mission to kill. He doesn't have many options. It's either prison or death, and he's choosing the later, and he wants to go out with a bang. His family already prepared the funeral. They paid for the funeral, which is sickening. So why would they fund a funeral for their escaped convict killing son that they are asking to surrender, right? Why? Because they retracted the surrender and now they're paying for a funeral. They should be a little bit more looked into, right? So again, Joshua Zimmerman, and we're on day 38. He is armed, he is dangerous, he rapes, he kidnaps, he kills. He's trying to get to Waterbury, Connecticut. He might be in Florida. Again, Florida, be on the lookout. Hernando County, Florida, Marion County, Florida, Orange County, Florida, DeSoto County, Mississippi. Be on the lookout just in case he did not make his way there. And Memphis, be on the lookout. And Waterbury, if he's there, that's a problem. And you guys are probably going to hear pop if he's there. But if you see him, still call it in. The guy is dangerous, he is armed, and he's wanted for murder. So again, Joshua Zimmerman, he escaped June 14th. Last seen June 15th. He's been a ghost in the machine ever since. The leads are scarce, and we need people to continue calling in leads. If you see something, say something small, might be something big. If you see some boots on the ground, if you see khaki pajama pants that look like they are an inmate's, don't touch, call 911. They need to get a scent, right? I know that they did collect items from his cell in county, and they sent those items to the teams that are coming to obviously have a scent, the dogs that are coming from Texas, let's say. So again, if you see something, say something. We need a sighting. I can't emphasize this enough. As soon as there is a visual sighting of this guy, the manhunt can end rapidly. They are ready to hit that ground running like the war in Iraq. I mean, they're gonna come for they're gonna put an end to it. All you have to do is, if you see something, say something. Again, at the end of the day, it's an escaped killer who's on the loose, and he was last seen in DeSoto County. So until there's a visual sighting of him elsewhere, we're gonna remain vigilant, right, in DeSoto County. So if you're in DeSoto, if you see something, say something. At the end of the day, he might still be in your region. It's very likely that he could be there until we have a visual confirmation. Anything suspicious, anything. A guy wearing a hoodie, a guy wearing sweatpants, somebody that might not be from your neighborhood, call 911. If there's a neighbor that has, say a neighbor lives alone, right? And now there's people in the house, call the police and report that. Anything suspicious has to be reported. If there are homes for sale in your neighborhood and there are people there, call the police. Anything suspicious, there is a killer on the loose. Again, DeSoto County, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, Orange County, Florida, Marion County, Florida, Henderson County, Florida, Waterbury, Connecticut. Be on the lookout. As soon as we hear anything else, we'll be back with more. But again, Joshua Zimmerman, he's wanted for attempted murder and armed robbery in Mississippi, murder in Texas, rape, kidnapping in Connecticut, and he was last seen in DeSoto County, Mississippi. All information could be sent over to the U.S. Marshals tip line. And if you have a sighting, obviously call 911. Don't call the 1-800 number. Stay safe, stay vigilant, check your surveillance, stay indoors as much as you can if you're in one of those directly affected areas that we really, at the end of the day, just be more cautious. Don't end your lives and stay inside, but be extremely cautious. Don't pick up hitchhikers at all. Don't get tattoos on Facebook Marketplace. Don't go to random barbers. The guy is on a mission to kill. As soon as I have anything, I'm going to be back later, but that's all we have for right now, so stay safe.